It's Storytime Tea. That's me, and today I'm here to tell you a story about a girl. It's about a girl, okay? I don't really want to say about a friend because at this point, like, she's not my friend, and I don't even think at that point she was my friend. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. So, let me set the scene, y'all. It was back in high school days. High school days? High school days. 2 in a row about it. Get into me. So, back in the day, I had a lot of girlfriends, okay? Now I just have my 3, but back in the day, I had about 33, okay? And so, she was one of the 33. We were cool more so in the first half of me being in school, not the second half, because, like, she kind of, for reasons. So, yeah, I'm going to just tell you how we got together. Basically, I think she was like getting on the light rail and I was getting on the light rail, and we would be seeing each other a lot. We would be coming like from the same like area. Maybe our lockers was in the same area or whatever. And so like, we basically doing the whole walk together. If we got classes together, we end up saying hi to each other, and then we end up just being cool because we just like, oh yeah, you be going here and I be going here at the same time, whatever. I think it was one of those type of situations. So that's basically how it was. So me and this girl was cool. I think we had the same lunch period because they kind of try to put all of the people in similar grades in the same lunch period, whatever. I would say this is like either freshman year, sophomore year. Had to be one of those two. So yeah, we was cool. Everybody just getting to know each other, stuff like that. Like nobody's really clicked up yet for real. So it's really making me think it was freshman year. So yeah. She would like just say stuff to me, and then she ended up getting my number. We ended up texting. We ended up being cool, and like I think I ended up getting like a little boyfriend, because y'all know, like, yeah, I guess this was freshman year, because now that I'm thinking about it, this happened like in that same time period as the 3 boyfriend things that I was telling you about. So if y'all didn't watch the 3 boyfriend video, this is the same time period, and so you might as well watch that video. So yeah. Basically, this was that same time period, and she and I were cool, and she was cool with 2 of the 3 boyfriends that I had, right? And like they all ended up just being friends and everything like that, okay? And so when I had the first one, yo, I'm getting lost. I am getting lost right now. I got so many thoughts going on. My life is crazy right now. Let me get it together. But yeah, so when I had dated the first guy, Eminem, when I had dated him, she started being interested in him. Like, she wanted to talk to him. She wanted to hang out with him and all this other stuff. I'm like, girl, you was not right about this guy before I said anything to him. And so it irritated me, but I was just like, I ain't even fit to be with him, so like I'm not really gonna care. I'm not gonna tell him not to hang out with her. Like, I literally broke up with him. Like, I stopped talking to him. Like, whatever. All right, you wanna talk to him. Then like, I'm just like, this is so dumb. And so like they started talking or whatever. I don't know if they dated. I don't know if they did the do. I don't know what they did, but they got like real close at some point in time. And then they just kept on being around each other and doing stuff. And I'm just like, all right. And so then I was dating, I don't even know what I called of a shorty, but I started dating the other guy. And when I was dating him, actually I think I made 2 stories. Eminem was in 2 stories, bruh. And I don't even know if this, alright, so boom, fuck it. And so then when I started dating the other guy, she just gained interest in him. And she started talking to him and hanging out with him. Like, I don't know if things with Eminem concluded or anything like that, but she started talking to this guy. And I'm just like, bro, why every time I date somebody, you keep on trying to talk to them? And so, like, me and the guy was together because I had broke up with Eminem to be with the guy, right? So, it's just like... I was dating that guy and everything was cool or whatever, but then it was just like, I don't know. I think that guy wanted to be more on a sexual type of thing, and I'm just like, bro, it's freshman year in high school, and I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about like whether or not I'm gonna be cool with having 7 classes and doing homework for 7 classes. I'm not really thinking about something like that. And so like me and him ended up breaking up for that reason. I think, like, I don't even remember. I just was like, do you even fuck with me? Nigga, I'm leaving you. So like, because he was the one that tried to murder me. I told y'all that story too. So y'all need to just really go back and watch the old stories. So yeah, because things be adding up. Things be continuing. So like, after that whole situation where he like tried to murder me and her were still friends and we were still cool. And then she started talking to him. I'm just like, you act like he didn't try to end my life the other day. Did that not matter to you? So I'm just like, yo, do you really like me? Like, are you and I friends at this point? Because you tried to talk to the one guy that I already had dated and I already was with and I loved him and everything and I told you that and you and then you still try to talk to him. And then it's the second guy, he actually tried to end my life and then you still trying to talk to him after I done broke up with him. So I'm just like, why every time I'm like with somebody or I'm breaking up with somebody, now all of a sudden you want to go around and you want to be best friends with them and whatever. Because it's not even like I would make her hang out with me and the guy and so she became friends with the guy automatically because it's just like, oh, she keep on being around. She would just choose to be around my exes and then gain some type of relationship with them. And I'm just like, yo, you're being weird. Like, what's going on here? Like, why are you doing this? Why are you choosing this? I'm like, all these little boys in poly and you pick these two? I'm like, yo, what's going on? And so I'm just like, all right, whatever. Coincidence. It's just those two boys. It's whatever. Yo, I go to date another guy. This third guy. He's he's friends with the other two, but more so with the second one than the first one, I think. So like he's cool with Eminem, like a regular amount, and then other shorty, he was cool with him a little bit more because I think maybe they lived in the same neighborhood or like they was just cool from like middle school or something like that. Y'all know how I be. And so I'm dating him because I realized he was the friend that I liked more because like everybody was talking whatever, but like when I would hang out with him, he seemed more like my speed. Like we would have like a similar humor about things and then like we kind of like talking about like certain stuff, whatever. We were cool. And so like we dated, but we didn't really need to date. Like I don't even think we ever even kissed because I just was like, I think that you more of a friend than like a person that I should be dating. But like everybody kept on lumping us together because we would always like be a kikiing and shit with each other in each other's faces, and we both obviously thought that each other was cute, so that's just how it was, and we ended up like dating, but it wasn't like real dating for real. So that's basically how that situation was. And soon as me and him stopped talking, or like a couple of days before I had broke up with him, she started like gaining interest in him, and I had stopped seeing her hang out with the last guy. It's like she would occasionally still be out with Eminem, but I stopped seeing her hang out with both of them for real. And then now all of a sudden she wanted to hang out with this guy, and I'm just like, bro, this is the third one. Why are you this way? I'm like, you just gonna keep on trying to talk to all my exes? Like what's happening here? Like I had broke up with him, and then all of a sudden me and him hanging out like 2 days later, and I just see like a text from her or something, and I'm just like, why is she texting you? When did y'all get each other number? And it's just like, I wasn't trying to be extra because I'm like, yo, you literally my ex, but I'm just like, me and you are friends though. Why is she here? Like, I'm like, what's going on? And it's just like every single time I talk to somebody, she was trying to talk to them. And so I like said something to her, and then she tried to act like she didn't know what I was talking about. And I'm just like, so you really want real life, Fox 5, tell me that you ain't do these things? Like, I'm just making shit up and it's just all in my head is what you're trying to tell me? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because at this point, it's so extreme that other people are bringing it to my attention like I ain't noticed. They just like, why it seem like she just keep on talking to niggas that you already talked to? I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I'm not in her head. And I really try to say something to her and have a conversation about it, and she tried to act like I was bananas. So being as though that's the case, I'm not going to say nothing else to her. I'm just not going to fuck with her anymore because I don't know what's going on. I don't like it. I'm just like, because at this point, are you like just waiting for me to just hand them off to you? Like, oh yeah, this one is good enough. Yeah, I'll take this one. Like, you're weird. And I don't know. I don't like it. After the third person, I was just like, all right, like, you're clearly doing this on purpose. Like, you have something going on with you, and I just don't even want to be a part of it because we don't have the same taste. Like, we're not, like, similar people. Like, me and you don't like the same things for real. Like, we literally are friends based upon, like, things that's happening in our life. because we both get on the light rail and we have like the same last period or something. And like, or our lockers are in the same vicinity. Like, that's the only reason why me and you started being friends. It's not because I was just like, oh my gosh, you like to paint too? And then we start talking about the colors. Like, no, it wasn't that type of friendship. So I'm just like, yo, I don't even need you, because next year we probably not going to be having the same last period or the same locker next to each other with the same like little time that we leave in school, because we both going to be in different sports that let out at different times and whatever. So like, I'm just not going to be cool with you no more. And so I stopped being cool with her. And I'm just like, I lost a lot of friends on like random stuff like that. Like, it's not even like we was really friends for real. I don't even want to call her like an old friend for real, because it's just like, who does stuff like that to people and then try to gaslight them? Like, bro, it's not a coincidence. One time a coincidence. 2 times I'll give you coincidence. But 3 times, like, bro, go on, get the fuck out of here. So, yeah. That's it, y'all. I don't know. Moral of the stories is, people be weird. And, like, overall, you just need to choose your friends wisely. And, like, if somebody try to gaslight you, you don't even need to be cool with them no more. Because every feeling is a valid feeling. You feel how you feel. You can't help how you feel. How are we going to address these feelings? Like, this was important. That's what's important. Because if you mad, you mad. If you upset, you upset. Motherfuckers can't tell you that you don't have the right to be upset. Because it don't matter. Like, your feelings is still going to be your feelings regardless. We just need to address them. We need to do something about them. Like, whether or not you feel like it's a valid feeling or not does not matter. And so just like her just telling me, oh, you're upset for no reason, because like there is no correlation, and no, there's nothing going on, and da. Like, bro, I know for a fact she did something with at least one of them, because he told me. Because me and him was friends and we was cool. And so I'm just like, I don't know what she did with the other 2, but I did not care to ask, and I just was like, whatever. But like, I was actually friends with like 2 of those guys that I ended up breaking up with. Obviously the one that tried to murder me, we were not friends after that. But the other 2 I ended up being friends with after that. And one of them definitely was just like, oh yeah, she was like coming on to me for like no reason, and she just was like, yeah, we should just be doing this. And I was like, oh shit, well, okay. And I'm just like, I don't blame you. Schoolboy horny type shit, like like when you in high school, like sex drive is up here for some reason. I don't know, boys just be ready. And so, you know, that's cool. Like, good for him, so happy for him. But like, she was wilding, and I can't be friends with somebody that's going to really do something like that and then act like they don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, you did. And so, yes, that's how I lost one of my 33 girlfriends. And yeah, that was the moral of the story. It ran on and I started talking about something else. But yeah, the moral of the story is pick your friends wisely, because if you don't, you're going to end up in a situation like that. So yeah. I really appreciate y'all, and I see that like on the last video or the one before that, y'all really tried y'all best to like it. Y'all tried y'all best. I know I be talking shit. I'm gonna keep on talking my shit, because it still was like 1,000 people don't watch the video and only 50 people like it. But but at least y'all listening to me. Y'all fuck with me a little bit. Like, y'all trying, like y'all doing your best to try to hit the like button. It's not that hard. It's literally not that hard. But, you know, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. I appreciate y'all. Every view, every like, every comment. I appreciate y'all. So keep on doing it, you know. And do one better. Do even better than you did the last time. Don't you want to outdo yourself? Don't you want to grow? Don't y'all want me to grow? So, guys, I appreciate y'all. And that is it for me. Okay, so for Storytime Tish, the tea is over. Peace and love.